Hi, if you're new to astrology and you want to start in the very, very beginning, this is the cheat sheet that, I always use. I created it for myself and my students. And after we get through this presentation, if you like it, it's on sale on my website for $4.44, yours to keep. So let's start. Hopefully you could see the little arrow. We're going to start with the top astrology, symbols and glyphs cheat sheet. Now, astrology has many components, and I squeezed them all in here. So at a glance, you could see every sign in this column, every glyph or symbol for the sign in this column here, and the planets, the ruling planets for each sign in this column. Now we're doing Western tropical astrology. Ancient astrology doesn't use the outer planets. So just to clarify, and then these are the symbols for the planets in the next column. And then we have a chart cycle. The chart cycle tells you how long it takes for the planet Mars to go around the zodiac cycle. The next column is sign cycle, and that tells you how long approximately it takes that planet to transit and go through a sign. Okay? You're with me so far? If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and save the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video to people that are trying to learn astrology. Now, in this column with aspects, I put most of the aspects that I use and the symbols of each of these aspects in the last column. Now, if you go down to the last third of the chart, you'll see that I have the degree in gray and the symbol for the degree and the minute with the minute symbol. And then underneath the aspects column, all the way down to the bottom in the gray, the blue box, we have the critical degrees. And it's very important to know the critical degrees in astrology. So there are critical degrees for the cardinal signs, and we'll talk more about that later. You could always search my channel for cardinal or cardinal signs, and I have tons of data on the cardinal signs. So if there's anything you want to learn, I have it on the channel. Just search fixed signs, mutable signs, and then a critical degree for all signs is 0. So these are the planets in this column, the third column from the left, but towards the bottom in that blue horizontal row, I have Black Moon Lilith, which is an abstract point. Then we have Chiron, which is an asteroid. And then we have north and south nodes that are very personal and very powerful. And they have everything to do with eclipses. And you could even check on your natal chart to see where the nodes are and if you were born during an eclipse, which makes you a very special character, more than you already are. And then the last abstract point that I use is the part of fortune and the symbols, but this, I'm going to see if I could make this bigger. So we will pause for a moment. So I blew this up so you could see the symbols better, and we'll take it bite by bite. Here we have Aries with the red background, orange red, and here's your symbol for Aries. Okay. Then we have Taurus, and here's the symbol for Taurus. Sorry about that. And here's Gemini and the symbol for Gemini. Cancer and the symbol for Cancer. So if you're looking at your natal chart, you're going to see these glyphs. So you could see that if you have 25 with this symbol and then another number after it, let's say 32, that means that whatever planet or other symbol before that is in the degrees and minutes of Aries. Okay. And I'll put out another video. I have another video on how to look at the degrees in a natal chart. So here, this is Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Then we have Leo. And there's your symbol in the green. Then we have Virgo, that symbol. Libra, and there's your symbol, Scorpio. Sagittarius, there's the symbol. Capricorn, and there's the symbol. Aquarius, and there's the symbol, and Pisces. Now we're going to do the planets. That's the most important. The planets, Mars, the ruler of Aries, and the symbol. Venus, the ruler of Taurus and Libra. Mercury, the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. Moon, the ruler of Cancer. Sun, the ruler of Leo. And then it repeats with these two. Now, in ancient astrology, Mars ruled Scorpio and Aries. And the only two signs that had only one planet, and they were the luminaries, the sun and the moon, was Leo and Cancer. So they're very special signs. So after, in modern astrology, after the discovery of the telescope, we incorporate the outer planets of Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and Chiron, of course, the asteroid. So Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, near the symbols. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and Saturn is the last visible planet in the sky without a telescope. And Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, and Uranus is very busy right now, and so is Neptune and Pluto. They're doing a long-term dance, like for 3 years. So if you're not following my TikTok channel or reading my blogs, you're welcome to do so, where I get into detail of what all these configurations and alignments in the sky mean to everybody. So Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, and Black Moon Lilith, here's your symbol. Chiron, that's the symbol. North node, south node, part of fortune. All right. So those are the important symbols that you start with. And then when you start working with your aspects, you would have to know the symbol for conjunction, an opposition, and I have them in order of chain of command, the strongest to the weakest. So conjunction is the strongest, opposition is the symbol here, like a dumbbell. A trine is like a triangle, square is a square, quintile is a Q, sextile is like an asterisk, and an inconjunct or quincunx is like a tripod type table, and a sesquiquadrant is a square and a half a square. So here's your square and a half a square, which is 145 degrees. And I'll show you that later. Septile is like an X with a T. A quinticile is a circle with a lightning bolt. Semi-square is like a less than symbol. A semi-sextile is a V with a line under it. Okay? So if you're interested in learning more or getting the sheet, you want to see what my upcoming classes are, make sure you go on the website and check out the schedule. Get on the wait list so you'll be the first to know, because I keep the classes very intimate and small. So they're live and they're interactive. Thank you again. And until next time, all my love.